hello. How are you? I hope you're doing super great today. Extra great today. As for what we are inquisitioning today, we just finished the Temple of 𝒂𝒶. What Pride had wrought is the official title of the quest, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's do this. And here we are. Ooh! We have to speak with Morrigan. I'm here for that. Anytime. And every time. Time for Morrigan. I'm so ready to hang out with her. Hey, Jizzy. Love you. Okay, if I was a garden... No. If I was a garden... Maha! Hey, babe, what's up?
Here to help, Inquisitor.
And you're doing such a great job. Thank you.
It's good to know we're doing something worthwhile.
Morrigan? Where is she? In Skyhole's garden. Am I not there? Oh, we're hanging out at the Alluvian. Then you should have said the Alluvian and not Skyhold Gardens.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son to the Alluvian. She was terrified.
Oh my goodness. Is she... Are they both okay?
She was chasing Kieran. She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. I like how Liliana's just waiting around like, ha, ha, ha. So, I am going to save here because I haven't done this particular bit before. I didn't have Kieran the first time. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Alluvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
So how would Kieran be able to activate it? Because it requires a key, right? I don't think Morrigan really elaborated on what the key was. But we do know who/what Kieran is. And maybe that had some impact on the Alluvian. Maybe you didn't need the key. Because if you can interact with it with an old god's soul. Also, I am sure there are many really interesting theories about old gods, their connection to the Evanuris, and then therefore the implications for Morrigan's son. I hadn't thought about that until just this moment. So it's kind of a really interesting concept. Maybe it'll elaborate more when we go find Morrigan and her babe. All right. I did definitely take note of the giant, like, Cthulhu totems, for lack of a better term. Look at those hands. Are those darkspawn or just dead people? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Oh.
When will you learn? When will you
Why is it always like this? I guess the correct way to say that is, why am I always like this? Why are my bags always full? Because I hate having to go through and update everyone's armor and then go through and get rid of all the things I don't need. So there are things in here. I need more bags, clearly. Exactly. Oh, fuck. That is our arrow of rage, because we cannot pick up any more goodies.
Morrigan! Go back! I must find Kieran before it's too late.
It's okay. I'm more than happy to help. What can I do?
Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now, after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
Oh, honey, as long as it takes. We'll do our very best. Let's go find him. Could you imagine how terrifying this would be? I don't know if those two areas connect, is what I'm hoping. Because I'm going to avoid that. So we can make sure to properly explore first. Oh, look at that. I love how the Fade just kind of like copy pastes random stuff from the real world. And not in ways you would think. Okay. Oh. Those look like windows, don't they? The little... They do. The little areas of light. I noticed that too. How Morrigan looks a little wet and dirty. Like she got splashed with muddy water. So let's just see what's on our chest. You know, the thing I can't have. These aren't any of my abilities anyway, so I'm not terribly distraught. Okay, so there's definitely a path that way. There's so much red lyrium here. Was there red lyrium in the Fade previously? I don't know what that is either. How did red lyrium get into the Fade? I think is the more appropriate answer, or question, that begs an answer. This odd battering ram. Oh, I really don't like that guy. You know, if the Fade was gonna mimic reality, I wish it would mimic a bunch of, like, meadows. I feel...
There he is!
Who's with him?
That's... No. It can't be.
Is that...
Mother!
Mother.
Now, isn't this a surprise?
Ashabella now.
Clearly not the good sort of surprise.
My lovely Morrigan has a flair for the dramatic. Thankfully, my grandson is more sensible.
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son!
Oh, be a good lass, and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
You are 𝒂𝒶.
Oh my god. Yes. 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 Now, I knew this from the last game. And yes, I am sure that there is abject hilarity when Morrigan drinks. But I also feel kind of bad, right? She and 𝒂𝒃𝒁𝒁 do not have a healthy relationship. That is a level of trauma that I would feel very guilty inflicting on her. Even if it's something that can be remedied, at this point in time, it is not. I don't want to say release me, we did this to ourselves. I think Llewellyn would be very shocked. This is clearly a human woman. She cannot be 𝒂𝒶. Not to our understanding, right?
You can't be 𝒂𝒶. That's not possible.
Explain to me, dear girl, why I cannot be what I am.
I want to do both of these. Of course, I'm always going to do the special response, but I do want to at her for not being an elf. But I think this will probably explain that as well.
𝒂𝒂 was the goddess of justice. I've seen the statues. She
Was one of the people. Yes, indeed.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried 𝒂𝒶 through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry 𝒂𝒂 inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was 𝒂𝒶? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
Are we gonna call her 𝒂𝒃𝒁𝒁? Oh. I'm so tempted to do this one because we invested points, but oh my god.
If 𝒂𝒂 is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
Oh, thank god we can do it still.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you 𝒂𝒃𝒁𝒁, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. 𝒂𝒂, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims? Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I presume you know what we're up against.
Better than you could possibly imagine.
So will you help us?
Once I have what I came for.
No. I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Oh. Yes, we love how Morrigan is trying to break her generational trauma. God.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Be thankful you did not drink. Imagine, bound to your dear mother for eternity.
God, but could you imagine? If Morrigan became bound, wouldn't that just make it incredibly easy for Flemeth to do what she had always intended with her? And then, would she then reabsorb that mass of knowledge? Oh my goodness.
Whatever else you think he is, Kieran is still a child.
And so much better behaved than his mother was at his age.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. As for you, Inquisitor, there is an ancient altar deep within a shaded wood. Go to it. Summon the dragon that is its guardian. Master it in combat, and it is yours to command against 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. Fail, and die.
Wait! Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever 𝒂𝒶 truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
Can we just stop and acknowledge that Morrigan did not hesitate? Oh my god. Not only is the character amazing, and of course 𝒂𝒶𝒾𝒃 as a voice actress is amazing, but to see her overcome, to a degree, the traumatic relationship and concept of motherhood, and to take that and be the very fucking best that she could, because she knows what it's like to have less than that. God damn. It's so good. It's so very good. I'm so proud of her. I didn't get to see this side of her when I played through the first time because I had the default world state, which does not include Kieran. God.
You truly had no idea what she was.
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. I suppose I should be thankful you drank from the well. Eternal servitude to Mother would not be my first choice.
See, I spared you that because I love you.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me, and I cannot tell whether I passed. Mother said you must summon a dragon at an ancient altar. Do you know where that is?
I think so. It's a place dedicated to 𝒂𝒶.
As no doubt is the guardian you must battle. Pray my mother has not led you astray, Inquisitor. She is not above doing so for her own amusement.
Dang. Well, I guess we're finishing this quest line. There is something right in here as well. No, let me in. There is literally... there's literally that exclamation point right there. Ooh, but now we can chat.
Mother must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of 𝒸𝒾𝒶 must somehow have been her influence.
You might be right.
'Twas a temple dedicated to her after all. Is it a coincidence we ended up there? There must be a connection we cannot see. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
So what do you intend to do now?
Now, I will take Kieran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me.
Aww.
You are her servant, but I am her daughter. I doubt she will let me slip completely from her clutches. Whatever happens, I wish you well in the coming battle, Inquisitor.
Morrigan, no. Can we just hang out forever?
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
I'm so upset. My baby. Oh, we can't talk to him. If I leave, does she leave? Or is she just gonna hang out till the end of the game? I don't remember. Okay. So. Okay, good. We are through here. Let me check and see. Oh, this wasn't what I intended, but I'm happy to be here.
I begged you not to drink from the well. Why could you not have listened?
Solas.
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god.
I'm sorry.
What does that mean exactly?
You are 𝒸𝒾𝒶's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her. You have given up a part of yourself.
I don't want to be rude about it, but I definitely why does this affect him so much?
You don't even believe in the ancient elven gods.
I don't believe they were gods, no, but I believe that they existed. Something existed to start the legends. If not gods, then mages, or spirits, or something we've never seen. And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I think that it's very important that we have a good plan for what we want to do with this sort of power. I think shrugging and being like, oh, I don't know, is a little on the irresponsible side. Because I want us to appreciate the gravity of what we've done.
The war proved that we can't go back to the way things were.
I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
Oh, baby. You're projecting. Will you keep trying?
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Whatever comes, I will have you by my side.
Come with me, Venan.
Oh no.
The veil is thin here. Can you feel it on your skin, tingling? I was trying to determine some way to show you what you mean to me.
That's not necessary, Solas. You're my...
That is the question, is it not? For now, the best gift I can offer is the truth. You are unique. In all Thedas, I never expected to find someone who could draw my attention from the Fade. You have become important to me. More important than I could have imagined.
As you are to me.
Then what I must tell you, the truth. Your face, the 𝒂𝒾𝒶. In my journeys in the Fade, I have seen things. I have discovered what those marks mean.
They honor the elven gods.
No, they are slave markings. Or at least they were in the time of ancient Alathan.
So this is... what? Just one more thing the Dalish got wrong?
I'm sorry.
We try to preserve our culture. And this is what we keep? Relics of a time when we were no better than Tevinter.
Don't say that. For all they got wrong, the Dalish did one thing right. They made you. I didn't tell you this to hurt you. If you like, I know a spell. I can remove the 𝒂𝒾𝒶.
I think it's so poignant, knowing what I do now about Solas, that this is one of the spells in his repertoire. As someone who sought to free slaves and start a rebellion for equality, of course he knows how to remove slave markings. I typically remove the 𝒂𝒾𝒶, but I'm interested in how other decisions might affect dialogue later on.
These marks have been part of me for so long. I don't know if...
I'm so sorry for causing you pain. It was selfish of me. I look at you and I see what you truly are. And you deserve better than what those cruel marks represent.
Then cast your spell. Take the 𝒂𝒾𝒶 away.
Sit. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. You are free. You are so beautiful. And I am sorry. I distracted you from your duty. It will never happen again.
Solas.
Please, 𝒂𝒃.
Solas, don't leave me, not now. I love you.
You have a rare and marvelous spirit. In another world.
Why not this one?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh. I actually dripped tears onto my chest. Oh, man. That one's always really hard. Well, and y'all know how invested I get in these fictional relationships. Poor Llewellyn. See, I never really understood why everyone got, not everyone, why a lot of Solas Mensers get angry afterwards. Like, there's clearly a reason. He's not being ugly to us. There's clearly something wrong. And it's easy to interpret that in his body language and his tone and his facial expression. Not to mention that we need to respect the fact that if he doesn't want to be with us anymore, that's 175% his right. And it's sad, and we don't like it. And obviously that's not how Llewellyn would have preferred things, but I'm not sure being angry, at least to me, is a healthy response. I'm not sure he did anything that was worth being angry about. Can we be sad? I mean, I can't tell anyone how to feel. The sadness makes sense to me. We've been separated from a partner that we very much care for. But they chose that. And if that's what is best for him, then that's what we want for him. Because I feel like that's a part of love. You can love someone and ultimately want what's best for them, and I feel like you should, if they haven't, like, been terrible to you. There's clearly a ton of nuance in between, but he hasn't done anything to us to warrant any anger. At least not yet. So, that's just sad. Sad days. Gonna go eat some ice cream with Leliana and cry. Probably with Dorian. I think Liliana'd be like, oh yeah, that's sad for you. I'm busy. I got stuff to do. And we're like, okay. Dorian, though. Dorian's just gonna shit talk the whole time, though. And we're gonna have to be like, can you please not be ugly about this? And he'd be like, ugh, fine. And then he'd be nice about it. But, you know, he really is the sassy gay bestie archetype. And that is a hole that is missing in my life. And so I very much like to lean into that. As long as it's not in a harmful way, of course. Okay, I think we gotta do one last thing. I cannot tell you the amount of times I ran over here after that scene and tried to talk about anything.
Inquisitor, how may I help you prepare for our final battle?
I'd like to discuss what happened before, Solas.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be appropriate at this time. We must focus on what truly matters. Harden your heart to a cutting edge, and put that pain to good use against 𝒂𝒶𝒻.
It would help me if you could explain why.
The answers would only lead to more questions. An emotional entanglement that would benefit neither of us. The blame is mine, not yours. It was irresponsible and selfish of me. Let that be enough.
Will you talk to me when we are finished with 𝒂𝒶𝒻?
If we are both still alive afterward, then I promise you, everything will be made clear. Let me know if I can be of any more help in planning our final fight.
Thanks for watching. For more content, you can check out these videos, or my stream on Twitch, or my reaction content on Patreon. All the links are in the description. Have a great rest of your day.